This is incredible. This is the i30N, and Lee, you are trying to make love to it. There's two pipes out the back that I could recommend though.
Oh, this is so good. This is a car that needs no introduction. Hyundai has been doing these performance front-wheel drives for a while now, and they're really good. Typically, almost, I would say, they're probably the benchmark, to be honest. Now, the Sedan has had a couple of updates. It's got a different face, a couple of extra bits, some updates under the hood.
Some really cool things actually, like the new forged wheels, some highlights which I'm not going to spoil for you right now because I want you to drive the thing first. Okay. What do you think at the look of it?
I think it looks really good. I mean, the 30 Sedan has always been kind of polarizing in the front, kind of like snake eyes, but I think in the N variation and this evolution of the N, it looks really good. I'm keen to get driving, figure out what's good, what's not so good, and then we'll give a verdict.
Well, we can get in there and start making some pops and bangs because they are...
Ooh, bangs, I'm in. Let's go.
What do you think of how it drives, Lee? You've had a little go now.
I've always loved the N products. I mean, they feel fantastic in the hands. The steering update you can definitely feel in this car. I remember when we drove the hatch a couple years ago back to back with the DCT, because that's when the DCT came out. There was a definite difference in the way the cars felt, and almost not quite as talkative as I want them to be. And this has created most of that. Like, this car feels really good in the hands, and it's probably one of the better parts of electronic steering because the way they've done it with the motor on the rack instead of on the column.
Steering is it feels like old school hydraulic power steering. It's very good.
It's very good.
Put it in the heaviest weight setting as well. Oh, it's great. Love it.
And the configurability in this car is wild at this price point. I mean, to get this sort of configurability in a car, you have to go up to like BMW, Mercedes, Audi. This is a car that's less than 60 grand before on roads for this level of performance and customability. And you can set your favorites right here on the steering wheel with the N buttons, which I think is great. So we've got N1 set, engine and exhaust on full blast and everything else in comfort mode because we do want to still be comfortable when we're driving. And then N2 is everything on full blast, ESC on sport. So we can go up the mountain roads when we want to.
Yeah, you're bang on. How you can really set it up for you as the driver, which is again great, and what this car is focused on, which is going to the track.
It's wild to think that a car of this caliber, and the updates have made a big difference, is so relatively affordable. Like this is...
You could do it, you know, if you've got a normal job and you want to go to take the kids to school or whatever and have one car, it's it's
affordable, it's attainable. They cover it under warranty on the in-track days and the non-competition days, which is awesome. I don't think any other manufacturer in the mainstream bracket does that. It's just Hyundai. And the next closest competitor from a feel and performance perspective, the Type R, is 20 grand more.
And you take it on the track, no warranty?
No, yeah. It's a no-brainer, the N products, and the Sedan is no different.
Before we get onto the interior, what about the updates? So there's been some specific updates for 2026.
We've got the new face in the car, so different exterior as well, the new diffuser, the new front end, all of that jazz. But we've had a lot of mechanical upgrades. So there's been a complete recalibration of the brake system, stability control system, the suspension control system, because it's got electronic dampers, and the hardware has been upgraded as well. And there's some significant differences in the way the car feels on from before. And it's rare that you get the update right in the press release. You're like, oh yeah, they've done this and done that. You drive the car, it's like, it's marginally better.
Well, do you know what that's what I was going to talk about, is in the press release, normally they say, oh, we've gone to this and we've gone to that. And you can tell they're trying to spin it as a money, as a positive, and really it's just a money saving exercise. But in the press release, they're talking about you know, if you want to have less brake fade, so we've reworked the traction control system. Give me more of that, because they want you to take the thing onto
Absolutely.
the track and give it a good flogging. You know,
I know
it's
that
brilliant.
one of the things they talked about was about how much of the community they listen to. So they listen to their performance owners because they do the track days. Hyundai puts the track days on, and they listen to what owners have to say, and it has fed back into an update into the car, and it's a tangible difference.
Yeah.
It's still an absolute nutcase, this little car. Like, if you let it loose, it is a stupid, loud little car. But it is a bit more refined now, or at least it feels more correct than it did. It never felt bad, but it's great to see the little iterations actually make a difference.
I think it's just about acceptable for an everyday car. If they went a little bit louder with the exhaust, or made it a little bit faster, or made the wheels a little bit bigger, or made the brakes a bit bigger and more expensive to replace, you wouldn't do it. They've just got it just right. It's very well done.
They've done some great weight saving with the wheels and the change in look. They've done some great suspension and steering upgrades. The steering is so much better, and I didn't think it was bad to begin with, but the steering has just gotten so much more direct nowadays, and it's those little changes again. It's just a great car. But when you have an N, there's really only one mode it should be driven in, and that is N mode. We're children. It's stupid.
And you know what? Everybody who's got in the car with me has looked at me and gone, why?
You're an idiot. And it's hating me right now because there's other cars. But why would you do that? It's ridiculous. I had to turn that off now. We're going to get ourselves in trouble. But it's so stupid. But like, you pop it into normal mode and it's back to being a reasonably quiet car.
If I was buying an aftermarket exhaust, this is kind of what I want it to sound like, and that's a huge compliment to a stock exhaust. You don't have to do that. It's ready to go. Just put it, you know, maybe you'd want to go some stickier tires if you wanted to go crazy, but these are fine for to start with.
Cups already,
Yeah,
aren't
they're fine for the start, but if you want to go nuts, you go to a semi-slick, and they'll even sell you brake pads.
Yeah, let's say a brake upgrade from
Yeah.
Hyundai with Hyundai warranty.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is, if you want, like you said before, if you want the one car you can track day and also put the kids in the back when you need to, or put the dog in the back, like, it's hard not to look at an N. The entire range. They're just a great package, and they've thought it through. They do it for enthusiasts, and it's so nice to see in a time where we're seeing a lot of performance cars being removed instead of being evolved into EVs or something, or hybrids. We're seeing a lot of just performance cars killed off.
Hyundai are like, no, have a touring car.
We want to keep racing in touring cars, so guess what? You're gonna have a touring car yourself, and it's just so good. I mean, and there's so much in between. Normal mode's pretty cool, but then you've also got, like, you can put it in sport mode, and it's not quite as loud, but it's still raucous. You've got the N-Grin shift, which is basically you press a button, it gives you a little bit of overboost, and it makes the DCT almost smooth. Like, it's nearly PDK levels of good. We could waffle on about how good this car is from a driving experience for literally ages, but we need to talk about what it's like on the inside.
Yeah, inside, it's, to be honest, I don't really care about the inside because of how good everything else is. And that's not to say it's terrible inside, it's just a bit dated now. The screens are better, and they're better than what they are in the hatch.
But yeah, it is aged, the inside, I think. And you're right, it's just because we're getting to the point now where the generation of this car needs a changeover, and so we're just getting things that just feel a bit old. And we've got another Hyundai product with us this week, the Ioniq 9, and that's the next step in interiors, and you can tell. You know, the infotainment's better, the interior materials are better, the design's better, and this just hasn't had that update yet. But is that worth it? Like,
But like I said, I don't care about that.
No.
It's fine. Just, it's all about the drive for me, and it's got all the features that I want.
so you lived with it for most of the week. What are your top three? What's your bottom three?
Top three: noise, driving, and how it makes you feel. Just fun. Those three things. Then maybe actually the third thing I'd probably say is the actual technology inside. It's a bit of a nerd fest, but once you get your head around it, it's really cool. And it gives you a lot of information that you would need on the track. So you get your oil temperature, tire pressures, engine temperature, oil temperature. It's really cool. Things I don't like, the things I've just been through. So no heads-up display, no wireless CarPlay, and no radar cruise. So just a few things on the technology thing, but again, I just don't care. It's just not what it's. Yeah, it's.
If you love driving at pace, this is incredible.
So your top three. Lee,
the performance, the performance for bang for buck, the performance bang for buck in this car is second to none, I reckon. The configurability, I love how much you can change what the car does just by a couple buttons, and you can preset it. And then I actually love the usability of the car. It's a good size sedan. It's comfortable in the front and rear. You can actually use this car every single day and take it to the track. Bottoms for me, it's the interior, just because it's dated. And there's a couple things like the wired CarPlay that's just annoying at this point. You did an update and all this stuff, and you didn't do that. The safety systems are the last version of Hyundai safety systems, so they're a little bit bingy bongy annoying, as I'm sure you've probably heard as we've been filming. And then if you're going to do driver experience, I want the touch points for the driver to be a little bit better, so like the paddles aren't metal. I know that's really, really niche and very but it's it's a Hyundai. Yeah, but give me like an aluminum paddle, or make them a little bit more responsive, something, because this car is so good. And then I grab a paddle, and I'm like, it feels like the same paddle in the normal 30. And I'm like, no, I want a little bit more. But that's just me. But we're nitpicking a car that is, from a enthusiast perspective, near perfect.
Yeah, you can't get more for the money. You just can't.
Literally cannot. And the i20 is also an incredible car. The Ioniq 5N is an incredible performance EV. They are doing this right, and this is, I'm going to steal this from you. We're going to have to fight over the keys.
This is the life. So Lee, that finishes up the drive of the i30N.
It's so good.
But the big question that we're going to ask is, would you recommend the Hyundai i30N?
I can't think of a world where I wouldn't recommend this car. Like if you want a performance front-wheel drive that is literally the benchmark in its class, you have to at least go drive an i30N. Go have a good time with it. The price is great. You get the track warranty under the end days. You get technology that's fantastic. It's a great driver's car, configurable. It's a wonderful, wonderful package. And the next closest thing is 20 grand more. Could arguably be a better car, the Type R on track, but 20 grand more.
It depends what you want. If you want something that you can drive every day and go to the track in, there's no other. Why else? The price point justifies the car. It's as simple as that.
I would absolutely recommend in any product. In any end product, I would absolutely recommend
That's
it.
a lot of ends.
It's a lot of ends. I'm always in. I'm in for an end.
What spec would you have? Would it be this?
I reckon I'd have this spec. I like the sedan and I like the hatch a lot. I like the hatch because of practicality. I've always had hot hatches and I love them. But something about this look, I think it's because it looks like the race car, the TCR car. I think that's why I like this look. And this gray is gorgeous, but the red, I like the red. So, I don't know. I reckon I'd have almost exactly this spec.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I'd go for the hatch, because again, I think just the looks are subjective, but the hatch for me would work. And yes, I'd plan, I know what I'd do. I'd look at the configurator and I'd say, performance blue, performance blue, performance blue. Then I'd get into the dealership and then I'd buy the black one.
Would you have the manual or the DCT?
Before going into this, manual, no question. Day to day, the auto makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
It just makes so much more sense.
If you're commuting, the DCT is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get the nice little blurps and bobs and all the things.
It makes all the right noises. And if you want to be an Esche or a Chav, if you're from England, then that's what you want.
I would be torn. I think I'd probably end up just suffering in traffic with the manual.
I can see I get it. It's close as car people, I understand. But to live with from a day to day, I get the auto too.
Yeah,
it's a great box too. It's a great box.
It's a great box, and I can't think of a car price point like we said that's any better than this. To get better than this, you have to start spending a lot more money. You have to look at a very different class of car.
Yeah.
And this is the sweet spot.
We've been incredibly spoilt this week, and
Yes.
we've had some really cool cars.
Yes.
And two of them, which is the Mini, which we drove earlier in the week, and this are in my short list of next cars to buy. So
Yes.
it's been a great week, and yeah, this is up there.
Well, you've had a couple of days with this one, so I need you to go so I can have some personal time.
That's fine. I don't need to see that.
Don't look so happy about it. Again, that's going in.